Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to do some legendary draft. So yeah, let's hop right in. Currently we are doing the legendary draft because we are doing a quest in our hunt and we do need to spend some gems. So in this case we will spend some gems. As you can see, it does count for that quest. So that is complete. We'll head over and assemble our squad. And we have our choices of 4 warlords. We have the Anna the Abyss Queen. We have the Spider Queen. We have the Rajan Flaming. And we have the Harbinger of Darkness. Okay, in terms of consistency, I do know that first the Rajan Flaming here has this damage skill, also this melee attack. That's pretty good, especially with the melee demon with the high health. They also have this extra attack skill, so that's also useful. We have the Anna the Abyss Queen with this mental shield skill, also the mental shield to protect the Warlord, and then also deal some damage at the beginning of the turn, actually pretty much whenever an enemy attacks. So in this case, see the ally attacks will deal damage. And I do know that this tends to be one of the warlords that we face at the higher tiers. So, you know, we're going to go with that, but we don't have a lot of experience with her. We'll still need to also find heroes that work with this warlord. So yeah, we'll try it out and see what happens. Okay, so we have our choices of heroes now. We have the Hoodoo, we have the Aravata, and we have the Goliath. In terms of heroes that are going to help us get to that last 7 turn, it's in order to get to the skills, I do like the Hoodoo with the Totem. That Totem can help us heal. We have the Aravata over here that can also help us heal as well. Could help us out a lot. Yeah, because of the healing skill over here. The Goliath has some attack steal and can deal some damage, which will help us get rid of some heroes, so that is good too. I do like having more offense than defense, and so it's going to be close, but I think I'm going to go with the Goliath. And I can see here also the decent health stat. Okay, we have these next set of heroes. We have the Life Palace here with some mental shield and then some healing. We have the Necromaster Lich with some damage once an enemy dies. And we also have the Jaxi the Thunderfist with some extra attack and some block. As I'm trying to combo with as much destruction as we can, we are going to select the Necromaster Lich, although it is close because we do have the Life Palace here with some mental shield, and that will help us get to the final turns. But in this case, we will go offensive instead of trying to build a defensive squad. Okay, we have the next set of heroes. We have the Triton the Bottom Herald with some silence. We have the Poison Floss with some poison and some extra summons. Then we also have the Toxic Mantis here with some attack steal and some toxin. We're going to go with the Poison Floss because of the poison skill, and then also the extra summons can help trigger off the Goliath skill. Okay, we have the next set of heroes here. We have the Mizu the Sea Foam with some water elementals, which will summon some freeze runes. We have the Orgok the Leader with some random damage and some block and attack boost. And we have the Ariok Nemesis Weapon with some invulnerability, some bleeding, and some extra damage. In terms of the skills, I do like having the hero with the high stats, which in this case is the Ogork, and the random damage is pretty good. So in this case, we will go with that. Okay, we have the next set of heroes. We have the Danny Croc here with some health steal and attack steal. We have the Koshi, the Immortal, with some negative attack and a health boost. And we have the Tawny Windrunner with some attack and health swap and some evasion. In terms of, I guess, pesky heroes, I do like the Danny Croc because of the attack steal, which will keep building up, and some spikes as well. I like it slightly better than the Koshi, although if we only had the Koshi and 2 other heroes, I would probably go with the Koshi just in order to get a high attack hero. So we'll go with the Danny Croc. Okay, we have the next set of heroes here, another Mizu Sea Foam. We have the Kong Monkey King with some block and some reflect damage. And then we have the Grandma Reaper with some flight, a ability to summon extra copies, and then also an attack boost at the end of the turn. I do like having the attack boost and also the extra summons, and that will combo with the Goliath. So in this case, we'll go with the Grandma. Okay, we have the next set of heroes here. We have the Tyrell Kellhorn with some bleeding. And we have the Sir Lancelot here with some block and reflect damage. We also have the Prince Nod here with some spikes and also extra damage to melee enemies. We do well, in terms of the numbers of heroes we have, so let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. This will be our 4th melee hero. So just in case, well, when we do summon a melee hero, we'll we'll need to balance out our squad. So we'll keep that in mind. In terms of stats, I do like the Sir Lancelot, but the problem is his skill here needs to rely on our heroes being attacked. We could get block, and that'll actually help us out. So I guess that may combo with the Anna the Abyss Queen a little more. The Kelhorn here will still do some bleeding before the attack, so that's kind of nice. Could get an attack boost here. Could still deal just some damage. The damage here on the bleed is going to be a lot better than the Sir Lancelot, and so it is close, but I think we're going to go with still looking at our attack boost, our attack stats as well. We don't really have a lot of strong attacking heroes, so let's go with the Kelhorn, although it would be close in terms of summoning these heroes. Okay, we have the final heroes here. We have the Super Mary with some Mental Shield and some Pierce. We have the Discordia here with some extra attack and attack boost to Chaos allies, along with a Death Trigger to deal damage to melee heroes. And then we have the Snake the Lizard Prince with some resistance, some attack steal, and some attack boost runes. It is close, but as mentioned before, we are going to try and combo as much as we can. So in this case, we're going to go with the Discordia, although as you can see, the Snake the Lizard Prince with the resistance is pretty good, along with these attack runes. But the Discordia will help us get the board back a little faster with the extra attacks, also give an attack boost to our Chaos allies as well. And it can also set up for some damage for the Goliath and other heroes. So in this case, we'll go with the Discordia. And we will now start the battles. Okay, we're facing a White Shaman right now. The White Shaman has some reflect damage to our Warlord, some silence, and attack boost to nature allies. We have the Hoodoo with the Totem, which will do a couple things. We have some reflect damage, attack boost, and health boost. Let's see. Looking around. Okay, you know, we will start with the Grandma over here on D1. You can see we'll get some copies at the end of the turn. Okay, they've done their reflect skill. Okay, they have the Tengu here, which will set the attack of our hero to 1 for a turn when it comes out in play. We're going to go with, let's see, I do want to find a way to clear these heroes out. So let's go with the Kelhorn here on C1, or C3 rather. We're doing some bleeding. We're going to take some reflect damage. We don't want to attack the Warlord because we are going to be taking that reflect damage. Okay, we have some, let's see here. We have the Shearshaw here with some extra damage to a random enemy around the kill. Also an attack boost. We're going to go with our skill now to give us some mental shield. And then, let's see. As mentioned, we don't want to do too much, we don't want to do too much attacking to the Warlord. So in this case, we'll summon this hero here on C1. The Necro Master Lich will be able to deal some additional damage. You can see with the, enemies dying. We have the Mental Shield skill now, so that's good. We have the Goliath here, which will deal some damage whenever an enemy comes on play. That'll actually hurt us because of the Master Lich with the Rotters. Let's see. I do want to actually heal, so we're going to leave these spots open. And in the same time, we'll go with... Still need to worry about the silent skill, so I want to summon a hero that will help us out for later. I'm going to go with the... we'll just go with the Goliath here, just to block. Okay, you can see the healing with the Hoodoo. We're getting some health back with the attacks. Okay, at this point, let's see, do we even have bleeding on Tengu? Oh, we do. Okay, so that's good. We could do that. Could get rid of those. We'll go with the... Oh, we'll go the Ogorok here on D3. Okay, we did force a silence, so that's good. Oh, we're still taking some damage. That's not good. Oh, we're probably going to end up taking lethal here. I'm still a little unfamiliar with how to use that heal skill, but we will do some block. Okay, we do have the attack steal, so that's good. Okay, we can do our final skill over here. The Justia Law Goddess is giving miss to one of our heroes when they come on play. We'll see if this will work.
wonder if this will... I'm gonna go with the floss here on B2. As you can see, we are dealing some damage, and we do have enough damage because of the number of heroes on the board to go for lethal. I thought the miss was going to happen once we did our summons, but apparently that wasn't the case. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we're facing a Sir Biscuit now. Sir Biscuit has a couple of gifts that will deal damage to enemies around. Also will silence heroes, and then also a health boost rune. We'll start with, let's see. As mentioned, we do want to go with heroes with high health. Let's take a look at this building here. This one here steals health from our Warlord when an enemy dies. Okay. Let's try and deal as much damage as we can. Although I do want to guard the bottom lanes just in case we do run into some pesky heroes. So let's actually start clearing out this building. Whoa! Okay, we have the Regardus Diplius here with some... well, it would summon a zombie, but the building is in front. Also has silence and attack boost. We'll go with the... Do you know that our Dandy Croc here can steal some health? We can actually get rid of this building. Also get rid of the Regardius. Okay, we force the gifts. Yeah. Okay, we have the All Prince of Sands here, which will give miss to 2 of our heroes when he attacks. Also will give negative attack when he dies. So currently right now, both of our heroes on miss. You want to clear out this hero, so let's go with the Kelhorn here on... Yeah, we'll go with the Kelhorn here. Just want to give this bleeding. We did force a silence, so that is good. Whoa! Ouch. Okay. We had the Strict the Fiery Heart with some extra damage to our heroes because of the number of heroes on the board, and then also some splash. We all here will have... Well, it has bleeding now, so it will be destroyed. Although we don't want to take that initial damage. We'll go with our shield skill. And then we'll go with... Since we did force a silence, let's go with a hero that can do multiple summons. So in this case, we'll go with the Grandma here on C1. Okay, we did clear out the All Prince of Sands. Ouch. Okay, so we have the Balls, the Warden here with some extra copies, also dealing some additional damage, and then also damage to our Warlord when he dies. Do you want to clear this out? Let's go... Not sure if we'll be able to clear it out, but we'll see what we can do. We'll go with the Floss here on C2. Deal some poison damage. Those copies will all have the same skills as well, so in this case, as you'll see, it is poisoned. Okay, we have the Tengu here with the setting attack of our heroes to 1 for a turn. We'll go with the... Let's see. Could clear this out. Let's go with the... Ogork here on D3, just to deal our random damage and clear out the balls. Oh, and at this point now we are very low on health. We'll go with our damage skill over here. Not sure if we're gonna be able to go for lethal, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Nope, we didn't clear out the Dandy Croc, and we will be taking lethal on the open lane B. Ouch. Okay, that is all right. We are still adjusting to this squad, so yeah, let's hop right back in. Okay, so we are facing an Ogre. The Ogre has the heal skill, the silence skill, and then also the stones with the heal. We have the All Prince of Sands once again. We'll look to clear him out quickly. Let's see. Could do that. Let's do... Oh, no. We could actually go with the Grandma here on A1. We're looking to see if we can get multiple copies and start attacking, but in this case, they now have a board wipe here with the Strict the Fiery Heart. Okay, let's go with the... I guess I'll go with the Kelhorn here on C3. Oh, Tengu's really getting in the way right now. Alright, we will do our Mental Shield skill, and then we'll also go with... I'm going to go with the Goliath here on B3. Yeah! Okay, we had the Dragara here with some attack boost at the end of the turn. We're going to go with the... we'll go with the Danny Croc here on A1, or A3 rather.
Yeah!
Okay, so let's see. So we have the Shaolin here. We've given some attack boost. Also, when he dies, we'll deal damage to one of our heroes. So the Danny Croc will most likely be destroyed. Let's see. So we'll go with the Warlord here on D3. Okay, we force a silence, so that is good. Do we still have our mental shield skill? Ugh. All right, we are definitely going to be taking lethal now because we have no way to clear 2 Tengus. Ouch. All right, well, this is certainly not going the way that we wanted to. Well, we have one more attempt. We will do as best as we can, so we'll hop right back in. Okay, we are facing a Morgoth this time. This Morgoth deals some damage at the end of the turn to our Warlord. We have the damage skill to our heroes, and then also the Soul Binders that will deal damage once a ranged enemy attacks. Let's see. I do know that we can't have a long battle against the Morgoth because of the Soul Binders. So what we'll do is try and defeat them quickly. We'll go with the... we'll go with the Grandma here on C1. And we'll get a hero back. Okay, this Chaos Prism has Reborn, so that's why he comes back. We're gonna go with the... let's see. Yeah, that over there, over there. I think this is gonna be good. We're gonna go with the Discordia here on C2. Okay, in this case, clearing out all of our heroes and hitting the Kabas, unfortunately, because of the Reflect and also the extra copies. We'll go with some more damage over to the Warlord. So in this case, we'll go with the Poison Floss here on B1. This Griffius the Celestial will deal some random damage and also get some block as well. Okay, we forced the damage skill, so that's good. Okay, we have the Tiling Dragon Dance here with some Mushus and some extra adjacent damage. We'll go with our Mental Shield skill, and then we'll also follow up with the... Let's see here. I do want to take this additional damage so that way we can heal. Let's go with the Necro Lich here on... what do you call them? D1. Okay, we have the Eric the Grey here with some attack steal and then also some extra attack once he's attacked. We're going to go next with our Danny Croc here on D3. You can see by clearing out some heroes, we did some additional damage. Okay, we forced the Soul Binders. Okay, you can see we got a little bit of healing going. We have all of our heroes cleared out. Okay, at this point, we don't have anything more. Let's see how many extra attacks we have. 2 extra attacks on the heroes right now. A lot of block. We're going to go with, let's see. Just going to go with the Goliath here on A3, just to help us block and also deal some attack steal for later. As you see, we're taking additional damage. We'll do our damage skill now. And then we'll also follow up with the Floss here on A2 to guarantee that we get some extra summons. As you see, we're doing additional damage. And there we go. So there was Sever. It looks like that will be pretty much the plan. Just stall out long enough to then build up the damage and then go for lethal there. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. PeeJoy. Okay, yeah, we're facing a mirror match right now. We have the Anna the Abyss Queen with some mental shield skills. The attack gets mental shield, and then also the damage for every hero on the board. Let's start against the Shaolin here with the attack boost. We'll go with the... I do want to protect our hero just to be safe. We'll go with the Grandma here on C1 to get an extra copy.
Okay, nice combo. They had the Yuri Shadow Dagger with some extra damage to our range heroes because of the Shaolin given the attack boost, was able to clear out both of our heroes. We'll go with, let's see, do want to clear out this Yuri if possible. We'll go with the Ogork here on the Yuri. I did want to clear out that damage rune, and so that's why we summoned there. And of course, our Ogork gets hit with the random damage by the circuit. We'll go with the Mental Shield skill, and then also we do want to continue letting heroes attack. We'll go, let's see. Guess we'll go with the Dandy. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the Dandy Croc. We'll get rid of the Yuri at least. Hopefully we don't have our random damage hit the Dandy Croc again. Okay, we'll go with, let's see what's next. We have the Poison Floss here with some extra summons. We'll go with our Discordia over here on D1 for a little bit of protection. Also getting that extra attack will allow us to trigger off the attack steal skill, again with the Dandy Croc. Okay, you saw the spikes clear out the Grace. The Grace did give some attack boost, and that is okay. Let's see, we'll go next with the Goliath here on A3 to allow us to get some attack steal. Okay, we have the Kabas here with some reflect damage. This will potentially clear out all of our heroes. Let's see. Got that. We go with the Dandy Croc here on D3 with the attack steal. Okay, getting rid of our own Goliath, which is unfortunate.
Yeah!
But our Dandy Croc is still around, so that's good. We'll do the damage skill now. And then, let's see. The issue is that we're going to take additional damage when we do our summons, so we want to make sure that we can still deal damage to them while not summoning too many heroes. And so the way to go about that, let's see, we have the Shaolin once again. He'll be destroyed. We'll go with... I guess we'll go with the Kelhorn over here on the... what do you call them? On B3. Alright, so they got the damage skill now. Okay, we're taking additional damage. We'll also see some poison damage happen with the Melia Forest Daughter. Let's see. Gotta find a way to swarm, so we're gonna go actually with our... what do we call our Melia here. We do have some toxin that's happening from the circuit as well. Oh, and we are... Yep, we're going to take lethal here because they have the floss with the extra summons. So, unfortunate. We did lose the mirror match, and we are currently out of attempts right now. As a result, we will now collect our rewards and see what we get. And no gems this time, unfortunately. We did get some gold, and by default, we always get a demigod scroll anyway. So, overall, not what we wanted to see. We still need to learn how to use the Anna the Abyss Queen in Legendary Draft. So, yeah, we'll just chalk it up to a learning experience here. So, yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.